Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? It's finally Friday. I hope everybody's week went well. Well, my week, it's, here nor there, wherever it is, cleaning up. That's all I do. But anyways, as you can see, got this corner cleaned up quite a bit here. So before I tore this thing off the wall here, I just wanted to go over it and show it to you guys. But before I do that, the heads that were underneath this machine are those right there. There's a 302 5-speed bell housing. There is a 6-cylinder head. I do believe it's a 306 cylinder head. And then these heads here, there's 9 of them. Yes, 9 Windsor heads. 302 and 351 Windsors. 9 of them. And I'm sure that once I get in this garage and get more out of here, there's probably more in here. But there's 9 Windsor heads right there. Like I said, that's a 306 head. There's a GM Chevrolet small block 4-barrel cast iron intake. If anybody's interested in a cast iron intake, let me know. I might sell it. If not, it's going to go to scrap probably, more than likely. I mean, if anybody wants to go to, factory stock cast iron, there you go. There's an intake for you. But anyways, let's get on to this thing here. Like I said, this is a Sun Electronics distributor machine. That thing is old. I don't know how old it is, but, my dad put it in here in the garage. He put it in a specific spot where he put it. And, well, he used it quite a bit, too. Because he set the distributor up in my Mustang. And that's the reason why that's the reason why people don't understand sometimes. When you set up a car to race, you've got to have one of these distributor machines, and it'll tell you the RPM and spring tension and all that kind of stuff, and the weight and everything for inside your distributor. And my dad would set them up. But I want to go over this real quick. I want to show you something I found under here. I didn't realize these were here, but here's some pretty cool stuff. Here's some ignition wrenches. I don't know what brand they are. Should look. Well, there is no brand on them. Well, shoot. There is no brand on them. Maybe I'll get one out here. Maybe I'll have a... No. 1364, 730 seconds. So yeah, they're just cheap ignition wrenches. But look at this stuff, guys. 67 Ford truck service specifications. 71 truck service specifications. 71 car service specifications. 72 car service specifications. These are all Ford stuff. There's a 67 Ford car service specifications. 71 car service specifications. 77 truck performance specifications. Second printing, June 1977. 1963 Ford service specifications. And then here's some, I think these are some of my dad's notes that he took. Yeah, these are my dad's notes that he took on things. Your want buck steals. This must have been a... Yeah, there's notes that he took on stuff. So that's pretty cool to find. And then these are the cables for this machine. I don't know exactly what that's for. Here's some stuff that goes to this machine. I know this is these are weights and springs and stuff like that in here. Yeah. Get it open. I don't want to damage this box or anything, but see, you can see there's weights and springs for distributors. And then there's this box here, which I don't think there's anything in it. This box here. And there's a couple things in it. I don't know what it is. Torch stuff? Something for a torch, it looks like. Or something. whatever it was. Yeah, it's a torch because I think that was a torch thing. Yeah, for a handheld torch. That's what that was for, I do believe. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna tear this thing off the wall. I need my room. I need the room. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet. If anybody out there in YouTube land is interested in it, let me know. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. I don't have much of a use for it right at the present moment. I never learned how to really use it because I was just a kid. I mean, my dad set up this, set my distributor up for my Mustang. I was 18 years old when that happened, when he did the distributor for it. So, I was young and dumb, and all I wanted to do was get it out and race it. Dad set the distributor up for it. But anyways, I wanted to do this real quick. I did find some other stuff in here, but I'm wanting to get this stuff. I need to get these heads out of here, get some more of this stuff cleaned up, and get this off the wall and put it someplace. And then I'll go over the stuff that I found in here. So let me get this done. Okay, I took a little bit closer look at these ignition wrenches, and it has ZEP on them. ZEP Manufacturing Company. First in, I think it says maintenance articulation. I think it's what it says. But yeah, ZEP. That's what these ignition wrenches, little pouch of ignition wrenches are from. So if anybody knows about ZEP, there you go. This is where they come from. And yes, I got the heads in here. And I want to say, if anybody's interested in some cast iron Ford heads, I've got plenty of them. if you know of anybody. Okay, let me get back to cleaning up. Well, guys, there it is. It's gone. I put it in the back of the Durango. That's the only place I got to put it right now. But yeah, this thing here, all my dad had holding this on there with was 2 nails. A nail on this side, right there, and a nail on this side. Blurry. Yep, see their nail? That was all that was holding that on there. And you can see he had it notched down the bottom to sit right on top of the blocks. You can see where it sat. But you can see how long that has been there, because my dad put this thing there before he painted the wall. And that base wasn't even attached to the top here. It was just sitting on top. So yeah, that kind of made it easy. Pulled it right off and put it right in the back of my Durango. So that's where it's going to sit for now. And yeah, if anybody's interested in it, they'll get this thing and everything with it. So I'll get back with you guys here in a minute. Well, guys, what do you think? How's it looking so far? Looking pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. As you noticed, I took the board off that door there, and all these panels, you can see the gap down there. All these were down. That was closed down there, so it made these. Somebody's got the car out racing it. Anyway, this is the window that's broke right here, right there. You can see the broken ones. There's the middle one's the broken one. You see part of it still in there. All these pieces were all the way down, and I just pushed them up to make them equal. But you can see the gap down there. I suppose that's probably where that board came out of, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, just thought I'd show you guys that. I cleaned this all up now. Got all the cobwebs out of the windows. You can see I brushed all the cobwebs out. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the window here. Might as well. I can get to it now. Pretty easy. So I'm going to clean the window. I'm not going to do anything here yet. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll my toolbox over into this area and be done for now, because I got that job coming in possibly next week. So I'm not going to have time to deal with this right here. I want to replace the door eventually. Fill this hole back in right here. Look, I don't know why that was that way. Don't know. Then paint it. I'm gonna probably eventually paint it. Grab me a gallon of milk. Yep, I'll throw a gallon of milk on it. A gallon of paint. I'll get me a gallon of paint. Not sure if I want to do white or maybe possibly gray. I'm going to do that. I'm going to paint the wall, fix the holes, replace the door. But until then, I'm going to roll my toolbox over in front of it. I'm going to take a break right now, and we'll get back to the other stuff here in a minute. It'll be a minute for you guys. It'll be a second for you guys, but it might be a couple hours for me. I'm kind of hungry, tired. It's hot here today. It's 90 degrees here today, so I'm kind of wore out, really. But I thought, yeah, it's looking pretty good, don't you think, guys? The floor needs to be cleaned. But like I said, I've got a job coming in, big job, and that's the reason why I'm kind of cleaning this out, so I can put that there. So next time you see it, when I roll back, my toolbox will be right there. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, yes, I took the windows out and thoroughly cleaned them. I was just going to blow the sill out here and clean the inside, but then I cleaned the inside and I was like, these are awful dirty. So you can see that this window's still in here, see? And it's clean. That's the clean. These windows have been in here for at least 50. I'm 54 years old, so the windows have been in this house at least that long. And I can guarantee it, these windows haven't been this clean in 50 years. I can just about bet on it. So yes, I did take the windows out and I thoroughly cleaned them. So that's that, guys. Okay, the windows are officially back in and clean. So yeah, it's been a long time since them windows been that clean. So got that done. Now I'm gonna put my big old toolbox over here. Well, everybody, there we go. Got my toolbox moved over into this corner. Now you can see I didn't put it all the way to the end here because I actually wanted to see how it would fit up to against that. And it fits pretty good. But that's not permanent place. I'm not going to permanently put it there because I want to actually use that door. So once I get this garage all cleaned out, then I'll decide where I'm going to put the toolbox at. But anyways, that's where it's going to go at for now. Like I said, I've got to clear out space in here so I can I got to get a vehicle in here. Whoops, so I can, I got a big job coming in. So I got to get enough room in here to do that. That's the reason why I put the toolbox there. But anyways, this is all the video I'm going to do for this episode. I'll move some more stuff over here, and then I'll go over some of the stuff that I found over in here. I'll just, I'll do a big video on all the tools and stuff like that. This is just a video just to, move the toolbox, clean the windows, clean the walls, that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned to the next one. We'll get some of these tools looked at. So catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for always watching.